Hello guys, welcome to JavaScript interview question series. This is question number 21. We need to remove all the spaces from the given string and this is the expected output. We are going to solve this problem in 4 different ways, and before I implement the solution, I got a request from YouTube comments that some people are facing the difficulties in the font size. So I have increased the font size to 17. Previously it was 15. So I hope it helps you guys. Okay, guys, the first solution I want to implement is using regular expressions. Regular expressions are just patterns used to match character combination in the string. How? Let's see. For using a regular expression, I can write text dot replace. This is a method which is available. And here between these two forward slashes, we can pass any regex or any pattern, simply speaking, right? And then after the comma, you can pass what you want to replace this value with. So I'll be passing empty string here, okay? Because we want to replace spaces with the empty string with nothing basically, right? And now if I save it, we'll see only the first space has been removed from the string, but the rest of the spaces are still there. So to remove all the spaces globally in a string, we need to pass the Z flag here, which stands for global. And now if I save it, as you can see, it's working absolutely fine. The second solution is also along the same lines. We'll be using regular expression again. So I'll be copying this and I'll paste it here. Let me comment this one. And instead of replace, I can use replace all. And let me clear the console and save it. Now also it works fine, but the catch here is with replace all, you have to pass this global flag. If you don't pass the global flag and save it, you will see error which says it's called non-global regular expression argument, right? So with replace all, the Z is mandatory. Now let's clear the console and save it. With that, it's working fine again. Okay, guys, the third way I want to show you is using split and join. So for that, I'm going to write text dot split, and I want to split it on a space. So let me pass a space and save. Now you can see our string has been split into 21 elements. You can see there are some spaces as well, and there are these valid values also. But this is not the output we are expecting. We want to remove all the spaces from the string, right? So for that, we can join this array and pass a empty string here. Let me clear the console and save it. As now you can see it's working absolutely fine. The fourth way I'm going to show you is creating our own function, which takes care of all this. And most probably that will be your answer in the interviews as well, because most of the time interviewer says don't use some inbuilt methods like replace and split and join all that. So for that, I'm going to write a new method and let's name it remove string spaces, which takes a string. And here I'm going to call the remove spaces and pass this. Okay. Inside this, I'm going to have a variable. Let's call it unique, which is an empty string initially. Let me scroll it up. And then there is a for loop. And now inside the for loop, I want to iterate each character of the string, whether it is space or not. And I also want to trim if there is a space. So for that, I'll be writing an if condition. I can write string at I. And this will give us the string character by character, right? And now I can trim this. So if there is space, that will be removed. And here I can write unique plus, and whatever this value is. Okay, so this if condition will be true only when the character is a valid alphabet, right? Not a space. Okay, once that is done, now outside the for loop, I can return the unique variable, which is our output also. So here I'm going to write const res result, short for result, and then console log response. Okay, let's clear the console and save it. With this function also, it's working absolutely fine. So guys, these were the 4 different ways to solve this problem. If you know any other way to solve this, please comment below.